the questions that came in NDA was what the NCA taught us
Right.
and prepared us like for the part and the GAT part. It came exactly that you taught. Many questions came. There was nothing extra.
Good morning, Akshat. First of all, what's your roll number?
So my roll number was 3562486.
Congratulations. Why do
Thank
you
you,
want
sir.
to join India, first of all? What inspired you?
So I wanted to join NDA because it's a good opportunity to grow and to groom myself. Plus, at this age, it is a great opportunity to uh, be independent about by myself. And so I have all. I think I can let up to the mark that NDA requires.
Okay, so let's come to your paper. First of all, now since you cleared your paper, what are the basic things that you kept in mind while doing this? Like, what were the things, and how much are you generally scoring in this paper? What were the sections like paper one, paper two? How much do you scoring in paper one, and how much do you scoring in paper two?
So the things that I kept in mind during my preparation was that practice and if to be dedicated towards what I have decided for the particular day, because if it becomes a backlog if we just push it on the very next day.
So, how many
And
hours do you study actually every day basis?
so and yeah, if I'm weak on something, I should work way more harder than other topics. And let's talk about the things that I kept in the paper one and paper two is in the paper one, which was maths. I knew the questions and I was able to solve it, but I just kept the speed in mind that if it's taking more than 2 minutes, I should switch over on the very next
Most important thing in
question.
maths is like a lot of people waste a lot of time, a lot of students waste a lot of time in doing a certain question. So what happens
Yes,
if
sir.
it takes 20 minutes, it's not worth the marks itself. So you can do 8.
Exactly.
And now let's talk about your GK section, the second section. How does it go?
So it went well because you sent us the notes and many of the questions came exactly from that the sports section and the defense section. And plus, I used to read up newspapers. Plus, I just downloaded some news sites so that I can be updated every day.
And as
And
for your English, how did it go? Because that is something that I would generally
uh,
consider as a make or break.
sir, I wanted to score 160, but I was able to score only 120 because some of the questions went wrong. I thought that was the answer, but it was not.
Okay. And how did your general maths and everything experience here was that at NCA?
Maths went well, but this time the paper for me paper was a little hard.
It was a
Maybe
easier, but in the sense, but then again, depends upon the quality of questions we choose, to be honest.
So that's exactly because I spend a little time on the starting section, which was the trigonometry, and I was not able to do much questions in trigonometry. So I switched over to next section, and when I came till stats, the questions were easy, but the time was not left. Uh,
But I think so. That's fair enough. So, how was the experience with us at NCA, and who did you really like enjoying being with?
it was good. So the questions that came in NDA was what the NCA taught us
Right.
and prepared us like for the part and the GAT part. It came exactly that you taught. Many questions came. There was nothing extra.
Yeah. So, I mean, GAT, I would generally say because your English was very good, I'm a little bit surprised with 120 because I personally feel that you could have scored very much a lot more marks. And it's not something that you did not know. The idiom phrases were pretty much the same. The antonyms and the
Yes.
were the same. Where did you get wrong a bit, say, for example, for not scoring 160?
The first of all, the spotting the error, because you don't know the exact answer. My preposition and part is little weak, so I thought of leaving that part, but I could attempt some questions, and I was able to understand it. But the answer was not what I expected, and there I went wrong.
And what's your general score like? How much? 400, 450 plus? I think so. It's mute right now for what's from your side. Yeah, it's still mute. Yeah, go ahead.
No, sir, I was not able to hear you. Can you repeat it?
How much is the general score that you were looking at? And when I said about maths, it's again about shortcuts. The GK section, when I said again, it will be exactly from the notes. जो current affairs थे मैंने ज़्यादा बड़े तो दिए नहीं थे. I gave a 14-page dossier and
Yes.
क्यों ज़्यादा पढ़ने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है.
Yes, sir.
Because the dossier is too. I mean, like we can study 1,000 pages and not still get one question. And reading
Exactly.
50 pages and getting 5 questions is worth it. Because I exactly know UPSC का pattern क्या रहेगा.
Yes, sir.
And that is pretty good. Similarly, when I said, are you well prepared for your SSB? Are you on for it? What I would expect out of you? You're a very sensible person. You need to be at the same time, you need to be putting your views further, which is very good, which you do at the same time. And you are not bothered by others. That's the best thing, because your opinion matters to yourself, not somebody else's. So I've seen that in the classes, and that's what I would like to say. Continue with the same thing.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And I would say one thing is wrong is overthinking.
Yes, I
know what the thing is. So when I would say, so how do you do it? Like say, for example, I remember you coming down to me and saying, sir, this is the thing, I'm not able to concentrate on my result. Will I be able to get through or not? As I said, overthinking is not going to help.
Yes, sir.
What is going to help is basically your result itself. And you had the result in your hands.
Yes,
so
sir.
I would personally say, do not overthink in any such situation. What will happen? Go ahead, face it with a challenge, and I'm pretty sure the result would be positive in your case.
Thank you, sir.
That is my only advice to you: is be positive the way you are. One thing as a teacher I found a bit negative in you is overthinking. Having the potential, don't overthink, because I'm pretty sure you'll be able to achieve the result. That is for sure.
I'm working on that.
Yeah,
I'm working.
and I hope your experience at NCA was pretty good. I hope I really enjoyed it, and I'm very happy that you got through. And as I said, I remember sitting here and talking to you and discussing the same about the questions we were doing, about the things we were doing, where we were lacking. And I'm pretty sure you were able to do it. As I said again, it's nothing to be worried about. The paper is going to come from the notes. All you got to worry about is your practice. Once you practice, you get it. Again,
Yes,
one thing I would say to you, Akshat, don't overthink. Very good opinion is that you have an opinion. You are very sensible. You have a good logical reasoning. Yes, under pressure, it will be something that you'll be tested for. That is something that I would say, recommend you that under pressure, don't be worried. And you have a very good hindsight as such, right?
Yes, sir.
Wishing you all the best. Any suggestions, any things from your side to us?
So I'm not able to hear you.
Any suggestions?
The screen is stuck.
Any suggestions that you'd like to give to the aspirants for the future or anything? Any suggestions you'd like to give?
So the suggestion I want to give is, don't fear about your result and don't take tension. The paper is going to be easy. Just keep working. Working hard and just learn what the teachers teaches you.
Right. Wishing you all the best, Akshat. Again, as I said, please work hard. Start with diary writing. Start noting down your faults. What do your parents think about you? What do your teachers think about your friends? Start knowing all about yourself, because that is what the entire SSB process is all about. Right. Wishing you all the best again. Take care.